Now, I want to segue into, you know what we like to segment we're coming
Let's
into.
tell them, people, it's that time. What's happening?
What's happening?
What's happening?
Oi, oi!
The part that we enjoy, because it's just goss, innit? Like, we just get to talk about what's going on in the world.
It's gossip, but this is close to me, man.
Yeah.
Because it's just fitting into the subject we're talking about now. It's path to purpose. Now, I want to give a big shout out to Dave Dubois. You know,
Big up Stan the man.
Stan the man, you know, the dealer. When we talk about path to purpose, now this man is a prime example of all these ingredients we've been discussing. I mean, like, I'm not going to say too much, but, you know, this is our community. You're all welcome. We might add a bit in the Patreon if you want to pay just for £99, you know what I mean?
£99, you know.
So, Dave, this, which is the father of Daniel Dubois, which is the current heavyweight champion, yeah?
Absolutely. They've got a fight scheduled
19th
for the 19th of July. Inshallah. So again, Wembley Stadium, it's another big event. You know, whenever Wembley Stadium's hosting an event, it's a huge event, especially when it's boxing. You know what I mean? Because boxing is still considered as a niche sport. Probably like the second most watched in this country now, but generally it's a niche sport. So that's at Wembley Stadium. Daniel Dubois versus Usyk.
Usyk 2.
They fought 2 years ago, if I'm correct.
About that, yeah.
Usyk won the fight.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of controversy. I think Daniel won. You think Daniel won? Why do you think Daniel won?
I know Daniel won.
Why do you think Daniel won?
But as it goes, you know what I mean? You know, yeah, they robbed the boy. Because, that blow, that wasn't a low blow. And again, and the second...
What's a low blow, though?
Well, a low blow is way below the belt, which is... There's controversy around, was it below the belt, was it on the belt? Now, let's all nip this in the bud, because Usyk said it wasn't a low blow. How about
Where did Usyk say that?
On one of the press conference, and we can
I
definitely...
like both fighters, by the way. I like both fighters, but
yeah. I know you...
I'm G-checking, bro.
No, G-checking.
I'm G-checking, bro.
Cool. So, we can put a snapshot of the... And Usyk said it. It's been documented. He said, you know what he want. And you gave the guy a day and a half to recover. Gave the guy a day and a half on the canvas to recover from that.
Okay.
Yeah? So, anyway... That was a lot of controversy around it, so it's gonna be good, and I'm gonna be there I'm gonna say be on the winning side. You know what I mean?
I hear that. I'm gonna say this about that controversy, yeah, right? Because again, we're people of integrity. So, and it's about views and opinions, and you know we share different views and opinions on things sometimes. Now, if you asked me, did Daniel Dubois hit Usyk in the gonads? My answer is no.
Yeah.
If you ask me, did he hit below the belt according to the rules of boxing? I would say yes. Now, none of that really matters because it ended the way it ended.
Yeah.
Yeah. It shouldn't have ended that way.
And this is boxing, right? Happens, yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like, there was still a number of rounds to win the fight. And he didn't. That's no slight on Daniel. That's big credit to Usyk, who for me is the greatest of this generation and will probably end up in top 5 heavyweight boxers at some point.
Yeah, as it stands now, isn't it?
Right.
So.
Well, even if he loses to Daniel, he's done. He's mashed work. He's done what he needs to do. So one of the greatest, Usyk for me is one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. When I say one, I didn't say he is the greatest, so don't come for me, people. I said one of the greatest, innit? It's hard to quantify that completely.
Yeah.
For me, there's only one clear, definitive number one, and that's the great Muhammad Ali. You know what I'm saying? Not just for what he did inside the ring, which was amazing in itself, but what he did outside of the ring. Now, all that said, this ain't a Usyk glazing thing either. I want to talk about Daniel and things that might have made him lose that match. It could have been an age thing. It could have been a lack of experience. We're talking about taking the hits, right? So this is a man that has put in thousands, millions of hours. You can probably tell the story better than I can. Daniel's been training since he was actually used to train one of my gyms. But yeah, Daniel.
Yeah, so I wanna go back a bit. Yeah. So Dave, Daniel's dad, when Daniel was in the room, he said, "This boy is going to be heavyweight champion of the world one day." That was from the room. So when we're talking about vision,
purpose,
he had a vision. He said, "I don't." He didn't even say I didn't know how he was going to make it happen. He knew he's going to put everything in place to ensure these things were going to happen. So a laser focus, vision,
big up Dave Dubois,
and determination. You know, from the time Daniel was born, he started putting him through a regime to become who you see before us today. You know, something as people would consider abnormal or out of the ordinary. Unnatural, out of the ordinary, because 5-year-olds weren't doing 400, 500 push-ups.
Yeah, that's crazy still. That's crazy work.
Daniel was. And this is what I'm saying, as a father, he was gun-ho on making this boy a success, in particularly through the avenue of boxing. I used to go to a gym in Deptford, yeah? And Dave used to come in with Daniel to the gym. And you know what Dave used to always say?
What's that?
He's going to be heavyweight champion of the world.
Speaking it into existence.
From the get-go.
Speaking it into existence.
Every day, he would come in the gym. I'll be in the gym doing my thing. He'll come in. How old is boy? I said, guess how old he is? And I say, 19, 20. Nah, he's 15.
One of them brothers, fully grown early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's homeschooled.
Organic.
No, I don't send him to school. He's at homeschool. You know how Dave talks. He's homeschooled.
Yeah.
You don't need to send him today. He's homeschooled. He's going to be heavyweight champion of the world. And his sister. And his brother.
And he did that. It's just waiting for the little brother now to come up. But like, the thing is this, is that when you take it back, right, to me, what I'm hearing is like, because of the belief and confidence that was instilled in Daniel, from the father, right, he was able to come back even after the defeat. This gives me a little bit of confidence. This gives me a lot of confidence.
A lot of confidence.
Let me rephrase that. It gives me a lot of confidence for the next fight.
Yeah.
Because just because someone won the first one doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to win the second one. I'm not saying who is or isn't going to win. We're not doing predictions yet. I'm just talking about the story itself. That's a prime example of someone who has been put on the path to purpose.
Path to purpose, exactly.
If
100%.
he didn't have that ingrained in him from early, that loss, I personally think that he got what's the word? What's the word? I think in that first fight, he was a little bit he got disappointed by Usyk getting the low blow count, and I think that scrambled him a little bit, right, in terms of the rest of the fight, which led to the outcome, right? Will he be making that mistake again? If he watches the show, he's probably lived and learned, innit? So he shouldn't be doing that again, innit? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Watch the show, Dan. So like, this gives me a lot of confidence. Plus, he's a young bull, in the prime of his career. Usyk, although he's a fantastic athlete, he's he's at the end of his career. You understand? Yeah. So this makes the fight extremely interesting, and I want to get back to the excitement and the interest of the fight. Because you're in boxing cover, man. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Yes, yeah, 100%, man. So yeah, he's on his path to purpose. You know, he's on his path to purpose, and like I said with the Joshua thing, I know when you're built for something and it's your purpose, you do it with ease. It's not about the money. When I love being in the ring. It's like play to me. You know what I mean? I love it. It's different. A guy goes in the ring, if you're shaking, you don't know. You know, when someone says, bruv, from 3 years old, all I've known these red boxing guys, what are you talking about?
And he gets confidence when his dad being there. He gets confidence when his dad's there.
Exactly. And this is the thing, when we go behind the dreams, you have that backing.
Yeah, man.
All these episodes come into play, come together. So I'm looking forward to it. Yes, I have got a personal attachment. I've seen it and I understand, and I've been privileged to see the journey. Dad will always call me, Daniel's fighting this person. Yeah, I'll pray for him. You know he's got this all the time. I've been that guy. It's never been a thing about I've just seen the process and I've been there since before. You know what I mean?
I hear that.
So So yeah, no, it's. I'm looking forward to the 19th of July, man. You know, are we gonna make some predictions quickly?
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah?
So let's
All
do
right,
our
go on.
predictions, man.
Professional.
No, I'm not a professional. I'm just a guy who just
Well, you're
analytical, collects all the numbers and the data.
Based on your
Street smart.
data and your analytics.
I ain't
huh?
got no data and analytics. Yeah,
Tell me.
but it's an interesting fight, and it's one of them ones where I like Daniel in it. I like what he's about. You know what I'm saying? Like, good fighter, strong guy. He's decent technically. I say decent. He's good technically as well.
Yeah.
The way he punched AJ in his face, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's built,
anyway.
man.
That fight's gone. Yeah.
Machine.
What we're talking about now is you've got another machine in Usyk in front of you. That's the real issue. And if you're talking skill for skill, yeah, it's night and day. Usyk's a different level of fighter, but I expect Daniel to come in with a different mindset from the first fight, because you don't get to the top for, like, you know, through nothing. You've obviously fallen, got back up. He's got back up technically twice. Yeah, because when he took that first loss to Joe Joyce, he had to, you know, get back on his horse again and come back up, and then obviously become the world champion. So what I'm saying is, because this is about mindset now, I'm looking at, and I'm thinking that
resilience
levels out the playing field a little bit.
Yeah.
You got two guys who have like an extremely strong will to win, both motivated for different reasons. You know what I'm saying? And that makes the fight a little bit closer. And again, with the age disparity as well.
That's what I was going to say.
That makes
Just
the fight
age,
a lot
that's
closer.
The only thing with me, but
you know what I'm saying? So my prediction, I want to go in. You know, I want to go in about the fight, but let's get it, because I want to kill them like that. You know what I mean? But something's telling me that it might even be a draw.
Okay.
I feel like it might be a draw. I feel Daniel might even drop Usyk for the first time in his professional career.
Okay.
I think he might drop him.
Yeah, you're not too far away.
But the skills gap is so crazy that Usyk's the kind of fight. If anyone's going to do it,
the experience gap.
The skills and the experience. I'm not going to take that away from Usyk. Usyk's an extremely skilled fighter. He's proven it time and time again. That's not to say that Daniel isn't skilled. I'm just saying I'm bigging this man up for his assets. Boxing is a brilliant sport in the sense that you don't have to be the best boxer. You just have to have certain attributes and know how to use them correctly. You get what I'm saying? And that's what we're talking about, leveling out the playing field. Yeah. But if you said, 12-round fight, punch for punch, Usyk moves too much. He's too wily. He's an old veteran as well. Yeah. He's going to keep Daniel on his toes. You understand? But Daniel equally punches extremely hard.
This is it, man.
You know what I'm saying? So
you're saying, so you might go the distance, yeah?
I think it might go the distance. And
okay, it's a draw. Might be looking at Usyk Dubois 2-3, yeah?
Might be looking at a 3.
All right. No,
everyone keeps their belts.
Fair play. You know, and I'm going to try and do this without bias this year. Obviously, my experiences versus, and then the age is a factor. But I feel no true champion is truly tested without coming back from a loss. You know, Chris Eubank Sr. said this. See the greatest, your greatest, Muhammad Ali, you've got to lose and come back and understand how to come back. So I know Daniel's learned from the Usyk fight. And I know that's on his mind, And I feel that his youthfulness, is going to give him the edge. Yeah, experience is right. You can see obviously Usyk experience, but he's youthful. How old is he now? 27, 26, 28?
Daniel's 27,
28. Yeah, around that anyway. It's going to give him the edge. Do I think he's going to beat Usyk and knock out Usyk?
Yeah, because if you say he's going to win, tell us how tell them, sorry.
He's going to win.
Okay.
He's going to win. Now it's how he's going to win. That's my thing. How I want him to win and how he's going to win, this is what you said last, it might be contrast, but I'm going to try to. I'm going to say between round 9 and 11.
Knockout.
Yes.
That's good.
Knockout. I have to.
That's strong.
I'm going to be in the house in the day.
Leave all this alone, man. Stop wassing up the place. We just want to talk about the fight in the ring, man. Man's like all in love with the situation.
I'm going to be in there. No, but I'm saying that because I've got an influence. Listen, I've got an influence to make sure, you know what I mean? And make my boy come home with that. You know what I'm saying?
I hear it.
So I'm going to be, listen, when I'm there, man, trust me.
Look, it's what we're supposed to do, innit? When we're when we're close to a situation. And I get it. Personally, I want Daniel to win. I want Daniel to win because of location.
Hear what I'm saying now. This, and I'll just snip it. Am I delusional? I've got to be in it. No,
you ain't got to be.
No,
he's got to be.
No. Because I'm saying I want him to. I'm that much involved to the point where it's the only outcome.
Okay.
And we're going to do all we can.
I'm just here to
make sure it happens. And it's not your dream. It's not your purpose. It's our purpose.
Yeah. See, there's a big part of this conversation that I didn't even get to say. I was going to talk about Don Charles. Yeah. Daniel Dubois' trainer. Yeah, but listen, we're going to
You know what? Yeah, cool. Prediction, we're going to go the long distance, yeah?
I said Don Charles now. I've got to say it now.
Quickly.
I think his drive as a trainer who's been on the grind for 20-odd years and finally got his first champion, and you can hear the way he talks and engages and interacts. That's a man that's been holding that. Listen, I've been out here working. Daniel's trainer, yeah. Okay, cool. I've been working for 20 years, and this is the fruits of my labor. And it's one of them ones where I'm in a situation now where I've got it, I ain't letting go. So between his drive and his fire and Daniel's drive and fire, I completely expect a different Daniel to turn up. But yeah,
100%.
Let me add that.
You got to believe.
Thing.
No, you got to believe. But I've got to believe. I cannot not believe. So it's kind of hard for me to make this. But I honestly believe.
You're so passionate about it. Bro, let them say something, innit? You're in
the comments.
You're in.
But I know, you know, like
I hear it.
It's like almost like talking about my side.
Absolutely, bro. Bro, come on, we know each other. We're just talking. The thing, innit? I get it, innit? I'm like, you're fully involved, but this is a different level thing. You get me for you, but I'm just looking at the fight and remove myself. I'm like that anyway. I'll just be like, okay, but what is it really?